Maha Shivarathri to all of you. You might wonder how Maha Shivarathri and Kalarippayattu is connected. So this live is about knowing what Kalarippayattu is and what are the wisdom that you can gain from the history of Kalarippayattu, as it will be beneficial for you if you are looking forward to know more about Kalarippayattu and how the process of learning Kalarippayattu will be. So as all of you know that, or most of you doesn't know, the basic information about training Kalarippayattu, how it was and what are the styles and all. So if you are new to this page, if you have not seen any of our videos or any informations about us, you can hear this, the basic informations about Kalari. So welcome again. In Kalarippayattu, it is known as something that is preserved in Kerala. Kalarippayattu, North Kerala, South Kerala, you all hear all these things when you actually dwell into that. And considering the north and south part, the North Kerala Kalari Guru, like the main person is the creator or the father is Parashurama. And when we come to the south, it is Agastya. So in the modern way of understanding Kalari, people get information such as Kalari is something that have two styles. People often ask, what styles do you teach? So people know that there is like north and south. So giving an idea about the styles, I usually tell that in many other videos as well. In North Kerala, there are multiple styles, which is called as Sampradayams. The North Kerala styles, which we usually refer to as from like extreme north to the down of Kerala. So the north is, Vattayanthirippu, the first one. Second one is Arapakkai, which we follow, we practice. Then third, which comes to the Vadagara, Karathanar area and all, it is Kaikutippayattu, Pilladangi. Then again when we come to a little bit south part of Kerala, it's Odimurisheri, then Dronambally style, Adithade. So these are the most prominent styles that was important, that was practiced in that particular time when Kalari was so much prevalent. This was the prevalent styles as well. So we as a team, we follow Arapakkai as the style, where we teach, where we practice, where we follow. This is the style. And there is no styles that is superior or inferior and all. Every style have its own value, its own importance as well. So coming to understanding Kalari, and as many people who practice yoga, they are often seen in the social medias that they follow Maha Shivarathri, they go for the rituals and all. But the word yoga itself doesn't get confined to the form that you see, asanas, pranayam. Everything is yoga, especially if you are learning Kalari. If you are practicing it for a skill, it is also called as yoga. If you are learning if you are learning something for your knowledge, it is also yoga. So today in Maha Shivarathri, most of the people, they do the practice for being in a stillness state to experience the more power. In Kalari also, you can make calorie movements as a form of offering to the person or the deity or whatever you believe. You can offer your movement to that thing. The reason is that when you move your body, your body is getting the advantage. Your body is becoming more flexible, more mobile, and you're becoming more clearer also, because when we move, naturally there is a change in the system. So that is why the movement system is a great offering that you can give for yourself, which is your consciousness. So today, as we will be following something called Kalari Namaskaram, we have the same training of Kalari Namaskaram and certain leg movements in our YouTube, like in 9 chapters or like 9 episodes. So that's what we have. But today I will be giving more like a flow, like how you can do this in a space of a yoga mat. In the 9 episodes, it's broken for a easy way of understanding Kalarippayattu Namaskaram. So Kalarippayattu, when we learn, there is a structured flow. The structured flow is, Kalari is structured in 4 structured categories. The first category is something we make our body warmed up when we go for a fitness intense practice, because warm up is very necessary. Likewise, Kalarippayattu have a structured way where if you have to get your body completely conditioned, injury free, with the proper reflex systems, all of this have to come in an aligned way when your body is conditioned, trained in a proper manner from a simple steps. Because sometimes if you are in a state of getting into Kalarippayattu at the age of 20 or 30 or 50 or even at the age of 15, some experiences that you have at that age you will not be experiencing, because what you experience in between 10 to 20 is different, 20 to 30 is different, 30 to 50 is different. So when you train Kalarippayattu at your 20s or 30s, there will be a difference of the impact that movement gives to your body to a person that have already done in their 10-year-old or 15-year-old. That's different. So when you do Kalari as the first stage, which is called Meitari, means completely body-based movement, is the first stage. But it is not just the body-based movements. It has more of developing your body's reflex system naturally through a beautiful flow of movement. Mostly the main aspect in the first stage is your hip opening. It's focused on your lower body. Mainly your hip is the bridge between your upper body and your lower body. So the hip plays a pivotal, important, very valuable role in your body. So that is what the first stage focus from the beginning. So you might have a hard mobility, you might have a hard flexibility. You are not able to raise your leg, maybe bend your body or do a squat, likewise. So that's what the first stage always focus, which is in the Meitari. It starts with simple leg movements, which you can see in our previous YouTube videos. You can see that. Then it goes to a little bit complex. From simple to complex is the concept of Kalari training. So when you are acquainted with the movements, leg movements, then complex leg movements, you start your training in Maypite. Maypite, as most of you know, you might have already heard about animal flow, calisthenics, cross fitness, gymnastics. So Maypite is a beautiful flow that has designed by the creator, which has all of this embedded in it. It has stretching, conditioning, self-defense movements. When we move to the complex formats, you can see something related to gymnastics. So CrossFit, calisthenics, all of this you can see in the area of Maypite. So this is what the first stage is. Now when it comes to the second stage, when you are able to move, when you are able to squat, when you are able to, your body is already ready, there is no restricting movements for you. You move to the wooden weapon movements because, if you are from a dance background or a music background or no background at all, it's a simple way of understanding that when we hear a music, we express it in our mind. We might express through our hands and our gestures. Similarly, in Kalari, we express all our feelings through us, what's in our mind. Our mind has to get focused on that one particular point. So, when we learn the second stage, you express everything that's in your mind with the wooden weapon in a controlled way. Looking at one point, but you're alert all around your surroundings. You know the surroundings. You are looking to yourself. You are looking to the point because it's a weapon movement. So that's a way of experiencing Kalari weapon movements in a form of combat training to express yourself. We keep our emotions control. We get to know what's happening. We express everything, not just like we play music. We delve into the story and the concept of the artist or the character in that. In this, you are the individual, you are the character. So you become yourself in a controlled, in a clean, stable way. So that is what happening in the second training structured. Means the Koltari session means it is used, the weapons are made with wooden material. So it has a long stick, short stick, and something called otta, which has a shape of a elephant tusk, which has a round pointed tip, which focus on the vital points of a human body. Naturally, we know that these are our points, temple points. We have our neck, we have our back. There are a lot of important vital points in our body. So that is also focused with the wooden weapons. Once we are manured with the wooden weapons, we move towards the third stage, which is the Angatari, which is known as the sword and shield. Many of you might have seen a lot of videos about sword and shield used in performance and all of that in YouTube. But when we use sword and shield, it's not just about you are using it for a violence. You are reading a room, you are reading something about what is really happening in the surrounding. Is it really necessary? Like, you get to ask a lot of questions to your mind or to yourself. So when you get trained, each and every stage of learning makes you as an individual a better person as you progress forward. So in Angatari, you are maneuvering yourself to use sharp objects, because when you use sharp objects, it should not focus on hurting someone else. Also, you should be focused on not hurting yourself as well, and you should be in control because it's a sharp weapon. It has to be controlled, handled in a beautiful, stable way. So all this way of learning makes you as a person that develop you as an individual with very good control, emotions. You know what you're doing in your life, and you get to know how to read a room, how to read a situation. This is the more aspect when we delve into the philosophical part of Kalarippayattu. And the fourth stage is bare hand fight. Bare hand fight is not just about you using your body, because all the practice that you have done in the last three stages, you are making your body as a tool or as a weapon to handle situation when you are dejected with all your things that is helping you in your situations. So this is, you are using your body as a tool. So why this is in the fourth stage is because you have to be in full control. As in Bhagavad Gita, they say that if you increase, if you are progressing in your knowledge, or if you are not progressing, or if you are in the same level, your attitude towards that should be the same. Because there is higher chance when you learn something more and more, you will get a feeling, a pride kind of feeling that, okay, you are in that level, you are, maybe you're having some power. So the fourth stage is for the people who have already been in control, who knows how to react, how to stay calm, how to be non-violent in nature. Because Kalari, when you see outside, it looks like a martial art. It's non-violent nature. Sorry, it's violent in nature, but it has a non-violence philosophy. Because when you have all those powers, we should not use it as a tool for people who are helpless. We should not hurt anybody. So it follows a sattvic kind of philosophy in Kalari, and that's why this is kept in the fourth stage. And now that's all about the little bit of history and pedagogy of Kalarippayattu. Now I will give you a light about how you can practice Kalari Namaskaram in a simple way at your home in this yoga mat. So let's do the warm up. So please be seated. Simply raise your head up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, slowly, 9, 10. Now simply rotate your wrist. Do not rotate like this, only your wrist. See, isolate the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now simply raise your hand like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now place your hands on your shoulder and rotate. Try to touch your elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now simply join your feet this way. Just simply do a butterfly movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your spine straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now slowly bend your upper body forward with your limit. Doesn't matter if you touch your forehead or not. Simply bend for the stretch. 1, 3 times. 2, 3. That's all a small warm up. And now we can start our Kalari Namaskaram, which can be conveniently done at your yoga mat. Can stand up. So there are certain preliminary movements that you should get acquainted with. One is the hand movement. So it goes like this. From our chest, we are moving like this. Slowly join it. Join, and we are simply moving it forward. That time your elbows should join like this. So 1, 2. This is the first preliminary movement for Kalari Namaskaram. Let's do again. 2 should be joined. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that's the preliminary movement. And now the next movement is a crouch movement, which we have to keep our legs in a shoulder width distance like this. And we should generally bend our upper body like a table, like this. Now bend your knees and hold. Don't stay like this. Simply, this is your position. So it has a hand movement. So as I showed you with the preliminary movement, we do this like this. 1, 2, never go like this. Your hand should be like this. Never cover it this way because you will lose your sight. So 1, 2. Now bend only your upper body. Push your glutes out and simply crouch. And you have got the crouch position. This is the preliminary movement. And there is something called a cat posture in Kalari. The cat posture is you invert the right feet and sit. So I'll show you. Inverting like this. Okay. So we are inverting the right foot. See. And we are holding. And we are bending forward. Like this. This is the third preliminary movement you have to practice. You can also practice in the other way also. You can take your left leg inverted and do the same movement like this. It's very good for the body. And bend your upper body. Okay, let's do the Kalari Namaskaram flow. So in this movement, while you are doing in a yoga mat, this will be little bit tweaked for the comfort of doing in the yoga mat. Generally, the movements are more exaggerated in Kalari. Even in Kalari Namaskaram also, it is exaggerated. So I'll show you how to do the first movement. We have to take our left leg far like this. It should be 90 degree. Do not bend in. The feet should not be kept this. Many of the people keep like this. They should be placed firmly on the floor. Okay. This is the way. Do not keep this way. This way do not keep. Always firmly on the floor this way. And this should be 90 degree. Okay. Now we are bending our body parallel to the left leg. See? Like this. So when we move forward, as we did this movement with the hand, we hold our hand like this when we do the movement. Let's do. 1. That's the first movement. Okay. Come back. Now take the right leg forward. Same way. Take the right hand. Touch the floor. And that's the second movement. Come back to the same position. Now you have to kick your left leg, aiming your left hand. It's okay if you are not able to lift your hand leg till this much. It could be this much also. No problem. Even if you are a beginner, you can do the way at your own pace. So the next movement is, and keeping it forward. And we are doing the hand movement. 1, 2. We are doing the crouch position. From there, we are going to the cat posture. And hold it forward, up. From here, we will get up. Okay. Again, we are kicking with the left leg. Keep it forward. 1, 2, 3. Now with the right leg, we are turning from the right side. Okay. Now we have to step the right leg. Now again we are kicking. 1, 2, 3. Now we are taking the right leg again back. This is the flow. Now again step right. Again kick with the left leg. Hand movement. 1, 2, 3. Go back to the cat posture. Like brushing. Do it. You should feel your stretch. From there you are getting up. Again you are kicking. Hand movement. 1, 2, crouch. Upper body like a table. From there we are getting up and like we're jacking forward. So while you jack, your right hand and right leg go forward. 1. Now this right leg go back. Now the left leg is in front. This left leg from our right side, we are turning to the other side. Again the right leg coming back. Join the hands. Step right. Again we are kicking with the left leg. Hand movement. Crouch. This is the Kalari Namaskaram flow. Now I will show it in a complete way. Left, right, Kick with the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Joining hands. 14, 15. Step right. Kick. 1, 2, 3. That's the Kalari Namaskaram flow you can practice in your yoga mat. Now you can, if you are feeling difficulty to understand this movement which I showed you in this, you can go to our 9 days of Navaratri series in our YouTube channel, where the movements along with the preliminary leg movements, it's recorded and it's like a playlist. You can learn it step by step. The Kalari Namaskaram, it's not something that you give as an offering to a deity. Although it looks, the name looks like Namaskaram, like salutation, like this. It looks like that, feels like that. But Kalari Namaskaram altogether, it's a warm-up. It's a stretch, conditioning, traditional way of warming up in front of the Kalari Putara. Whenever you enter to the Kalari, mostly Putara is placed in the left side. I've heard that they place in the right side as well. But basically, in the Vedic tradition, people often connect mantras to a certain deity. Likewise, in Kalari, our mantra is the body movement, the movement intelligence. When we move our body, that is the mantra that is connecting the deity, means your own self. Because if you want a still mind, a beautiful, stable mind with happiness, clarity, focus, you should have a healthy body as well. So in Kalarippayattu, you move in front of the Putara because your movement is the mantra or the sloka. You can refer to that way. And that mantra is connecting to your consciousness or soul or whatever you call. The question is still unanswered. So you can consider that way. And you get the result. Usually mantras are connected to devatas or deities done by the certain people for certain goals. So in Kalari, the goal of doing the movements initially, at least as a basic, is to have an abled body that doesn't restrict your body and that doesn't restrict the happiness of your mind, that doesn't restrict your focus, doesn't restrict your ability to understand things the way it is. So this is a kind of namaskaram for yourself, for a progressed individual development. So that is all about the Kalari Namaskaram flow and how you can approach this for yourself, because in the current cosmopolitan life, corporate lives, people are busy, you are busy, you have to get up in the morning, 9 to 5 job you have, and often if you doesn't get enough sleep, you can't do intense fitness as well. In that case, it's not necessary you should do the movements as for 1 hour. You can do certain set of body based movement like Kalari Namaskaram in a yoga mat. This is the only space you need. Maybe 1 cycle, 2 cycle or 3 cycle, depends on your mood. Even if you're not feeling good enough to do the first cycle completely, just pick up 1 or 2 movements in that and just do the movement. Because you need an abled body for a productive work which you're focused on. You have a certain goal, certain work, so you have to focus on the duty that you're assigned to. You have to do it in a strong, confident, productive way. So that is why the Kalari Namaskaram flow will be beneficial for you. So that's all for today's Maha Shivarathri session. And if you have any sort of doubts, any sort of issues in understanding the flow, you can comment or you can text us on our Instagram or on our WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is 80891439192. Our Insta is the same as of YouTube, the Kalari movement. So if you have any sort of doubts in doing the Kalari Namaskaram flow, please feel free to connect to us. We will be happy to answer you, give you a proper response for a hassle-free Kalari Namaskaram practice. So once again, thanks for being present in this session, and thank you so much for your time. Happy Maha Shivarathri to all of you.